Hello, am I on? I'm on. Hello. If you can hear me and see me, let me know. Hi, Kyle. I'm glad you're here. Do you hear the music in the back or is it just on my end? Let me know. I hear my own music. Hello, hello. Can you hear me okay? Yes. Do you hear the music? You do hear it. Okay. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Sai. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now, okay, perfect. That was like a intro music. Okay. Ah, it's still in the background. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see if we can turn off the music. Cause yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. All good. Welcome back, guys, to day 2 on how to manifest what you want in the 30 days. So I think yesterday I said that we have 6 weeks until the end of the month, end of the year. I think it's only 5 weeks now. I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's six. Still six. It's so crazy, right? Till the end of the year. So, did you guys get a chance to do your assignment on writing out what you want to manifest? Give me a one in the chat if there's a short-term goal that you like to see happen by the end of the year. Okay, so some people that attended yesterday put down commissions, right? You see some people putting down they want to make income, so like 20K, 30K. I believe Michael, one of my clients, put down 80K, right, by the end of the year. So have you guys written down what you want to manifest in the next 30 days? Give me a one in the chat if you have it down. Okay. So a lot of times when we set goals, sometimes we set like, for a quarterly goal, a yearly goal, right? So goals, just to clarify, okay, goals are supposed to be under less than 1 year. Okay. So if there's something you're shooting for, like let's say, right, we have 6 weeks till the end of the year, then that's we can do like a little sprint. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you, Sanjeevi. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're doing a sprint. That's what we're doing. Okay, but normally, let's just say, normally when you do set a goal, it's more of a marathon, right? It's every day you continue to work on your goals. But sometimes it's good to put some pressure on your goals and put some deadline. Yes, you guys know what I'm talking about. To put some deadline. Okay, and that's the whole point of writing the deadline, the date with the goal, so that we can put a deadline and you can actually push it a little bit more. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be doing. Okay, and then in the next 30 days, what would you like to see manifest? Okay, so I see a few ones. Okay, hello for people that are just hopping on. I'm just asking the group or the audience if you have a goal that you want to manifest in the next 30 days. Okay, if you don't know what you want to manifest, then it doesn't really matter, right? So it's important that you know what you want to manifest and it's very clear. Okay, so like I mentioned yesterday, more money is not clear. Okay, or more money is not, or like better health. Okay, it's not clear what is better. Okay, you cannot measure it. That's why. Okay, so before we go into day 2, today I'm gonna go over the other 3 universal laws that govern everything. Okay, it governs your mind, it governs the universe, it governs your success. Okay, so before I go into today's material, I actually just want to do a quick recap. Quick recap. Put down in the chat one thing that you learned from yesterday. what is something you learned from yesterday? Anything stood out for you? Okay. Hopefully you learned a few things about universal laws, right? So put in a few things that you learned from yesterday. Anything that stood out for you. We covered what is universal laws, right? We also cover why it's important to have to get in alignment with universal laws. Like why even understand this, right? So that you can easily align and manifest with ease, right? That's why, right? And what are the seven universal laws? Which one jumped out at you? Oh, Laurie, you said you learned there are seven. You only knew one. Yeah, that's awesome. That's great, right? You see, you cannot change something if you're not aware, right? So I know the one that most people are aware, that's more commercialized, if you will. It's the law of attraction one, right? A lot of people are familiar with that one, and that's the one I'm actually today. I'll be also covering that, okay? And I'm gonna be sharing with you some misconceptions. People talking about law of attractions and how come my sometimes like how come my law of attraction doesn't work. Okay, so I'm also gonna be talking about that. Oh, Sanjeevi. I hope I'm saying that right. Please, well, hopefully you get to correct me. It is what it is. Yes, it is what it is. Okay, neutral. Stay neutral. Everything when things happen, even when people like, let's say when you're driving and people like cut you off, right? It is what it is, right? It's don't get pissed so easily, right? And I always say this, that you don't want to always give your power away, right? Let's say like you're in a good mood, right? And then someone cut you off and you're like, right? Start getting like angry and furious and things like that. So like it's not worth it. It's like you don't even know this person, right? And you allow this person to throw you off of your feeling good vibration. Okay, it's not worth it. Okay. And we're going to talk about vibration today. Okay, very good. What else? What else? I mean, I went over a lot of things yesterday. So, what other things stood out for you? I talked about the law of cause and effect, right? What you put out is what you get back. Law of cause and effect. And I showed this, right? This is called Newton's great cradle, okay? It's not balls, please. Oh, right? I demonstrated this, how law of cause and effect, okay? That you're the causes. You're always the cause, right? But it doesn't mean it's hard work, guys. It does not mean that. It does mean some effort though, right? It does require some effort. See, so when I talk about effortless, right? So things come to you effortless, whether that's money, that's clients, right? So it's not, I'm not saying no effort. I'm saying it's effortless. Okay, so there is effort, but it's so easy, right? Do you see that? Like, again, I'm just going to demonstrate it, right? So all I need to do is let go of my hands, right? If you see this, and then the effect will take care of itself. See? But you don't see it. This is the thing. Like you see it here, but in life, you don't see the causes that you're putting out will trigger another response. That's what you don't see. Okay? So maybe you're, like I said, maybe you do this and then it triggers the last one, which is your manifestation. Right? So manifestations happens in sequences. If you didn't write that down yesterday, make sure you write that down today. Manifestations happen in sequences. Okay, one thing, one ball lead to another, right? And at the end here, you'll get your manifestation. Okay, so think about this when you think about the cause and effect. Okay, and then also be mindful, like, are you focusing on the cause or are you focusing on the effect? Right? A lot of people focusing on the effect, right? You don't need to worry about the effect. You just need to focus on your cause, and then the effect will take care of itself. Okay, remember that. So I think Janet said cause and effect is what you put out and comes back to you. Absolutely. Okay. And this is something you want to note down, is that whatever you put out does not have to come from this person. Okay? Because energy, it flows, right? It flows to and through you. So it doesn't have to be coming from this person. Okay? So what that means is you don't get paid from that person. You get paid through that person. Okay, so if this person is not the person to receive the exchange of money, then it would be another person. Okay, so you don't need to hold on so tightly to this particular prospect or client or avenues, channels of how money can come in. Okay, and I mean, if you really think back, okay, I'm sure this has happened in your life where you focus on something, right? And then sometimes you get it comes from a different form. Okay, you put in a good energy from somewhere, and then something comes back. Okay, because energy, what you put out is gotta come back. Okay, so there's no way that you put good out and not get it back. There's no way. Okay, the only thing about that is that unless your self-worth doesn't allow you to receive. So you might want to write that down. If you're someone who, have no problem giving, right? Giving, but then you're not so good with the receiving part, okay? You're not going to be able to receive money. Okay? So how did I know that? Because I went through that. That was me. And actually a lot of my clients, right? Because you attract what you are, right? So a lot of my clients are that way. They're just givers, right? Give, right? But then when it comes to receiving, not so much. Okay. So if that's you, if that's the case, you want to look into increasing your self-worth. Okay. Feeling worthy of receiving, especially money. Okay. It doesn't have to be money, but especially money. Okay. Beautiful. Anything else? Anything else you learned from yesterday? What else stood out for you? What about the law of polarity? The law of polarity. Do you guys remember what that was? When you encounter a situation, right? Let's just say, like I said, when you turn on the news, the newspaper says the market, right? Whatever the market is, whatever they're saying. Okay. What's your response to it? What's your response to what they're saying about the market, about the economy? Right? How do you respond to it? So how you respond to it is what you get in your world. Right? It's really interesting. If you talk to a group of people, for example, okay, and they have different perspectives, some people will tell you, oh yeah, the market is slow. Okay. And then when you talk to a different group of people, they'll say, what do you mean? Like, market it's good. Okay. It's all their belief. So whatever you choose to believe is what you get. Okay. It has nothing to do with the market. Okay. It's important that you do that. Otherwise, when outside says market is good, you're going up. And then when outside says market is not good, then you go down. You see? So you want to make sure you don't go up and down, okay, based on the outside, okay, what outside is saying. Make sense? Okay. So I just wanted to do a real quick recap, and then we're gonna jump into day 2. Okay, so if you're ready, give me a 2 in the chat. So I know you're ready. Give me a 2. We're gonna be talking about 3 of the laws today. Give me a 2 if you're ready. Hi, Rahima. Thank you. Okay, perfect. You're ready. Awesome. So thank you, thank you. The next one I want to talk about. Hi, Sam. Thank you, Janet. Thank you. Okay. So the next one I want to talk about is, write it down. It's called the law of relativity. Write that down. The law of relativity. Write it down. Write it down. The law of relativity. Okay. And I'm gonna show you a demonstration. Okay. So let me ask you guys this question. Okay, this is one of my crystals. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? It's like, it's clear. Yeah, I love it. So let me ask you guys this question. Is this crystal small or big or medium sized? Tiny? What do you think? Do you think, what size is this crystal? Type in the chat. What do you think? What's the size of this crystal? Humongous, small, medium, large? How is it? Medium. Compared to what, Lori says? Medium. Huh. Compared to? Right? For the people that says medium, why do you say this is medium? Why do you say this is medium? Right? I know some people in the chat are saying, compared to what? Right? Exactly. Compared to what? Okay. So look at this. It just is. Again, it's not big or small, right? It's just is. Compared to your crystal. I see, Ro. But you're comparing with something, yeah? Okay. So now let me show you. Now my other crystal, this is my pink one. If you can see, it's beautiful. Okay. Now when you compare to this pink crystal to here together, is this small, big, medium, large, tiny? When I put this together, is the white crystal, the clear crystal, is this small, medium? What's the size? Beautiful. Yeah, I know, right? It's so beautiful. But what is it compared to this now? What would you say? Let's see the chat. See if we have consensus in the chat. Or everybody still think differently. What do you think now? When I put this together, what is this? Is this small, medium, large compared to this? What do you guys think? Ah, okay. Laurie, you're definitely very left-brained. Very analytical. Yes. She's very precise. Depends on the camera, right? What about right here? They're the same. Like same distance from the camera. Ah, medium. Sandjuice says medium. Medium. Right? Okay. Do you guys agree? Compared to this is medium now? Yes? No? What do you think? They seem the same. Really? Do they seem the same? Huh. I guess for the volume wise, this takes up more mass, right? Volume wise, I guess. Yeah. Different shape. Okay. Okay. What about compared to this? This one. You said the same shape, right? Different shape. How about this one? These my amethyst. Yeah. Just showing off my amethyst. How about now? How about now? Now they're similar, yes, in shape. Compared to this now, right? Compared to this, what is this? What do you think? Yes. Okay, good. Thank you, Lori. Now the clear one is bigger, yes? Right? So when it was by itself, it was just is. I mean, there's nothing to compare to. It just is. Not big or small. But when you compare to this, right, my amethyst, then this one seems bigger. Yes? Okay. So this is to demonstrate the law of relativity again. So it is what it is, okay? But you're comparing with this, it's bigger. Thank you. Okay? Yes? Making a point. Okay? So what does this have to do with your goals? What does this have to do with your goals? Let's just say that your goal is to earn $1 million. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. Okay, it seems like a lot of people's goal is to become a millionaire, right? Let's just say that your goal is to become a millionaire. Okay, so do you think $1 million is a lot or not so much? What do you think? So put in the chat. If today, okay, just think about if you have already achieved a mil, then think of something else. Okay, but I'm just gonna say 1 mil for most people can relate to. Okay, so is 1 million big or small? What is it? Or yeah, sometimes I use 6-figure, but it's okay. We're gonna use $1 million today. Okay. Not so much, Lori. Not so much. Hey, Victor. Good to see you. Long time no see. Welcome. Welcome. Glad you can make it. We're talking about the universal laws and how you manifest things. Yeah. A lot, Janet. Okay. Right? Small amount. Okay. Ah, Lori says 1 million a month. That's big. Okay. So isn't it interesting? Everybody has a different perspective, right? When it comes to 1 million, right? So let me ask you, okay, depending on how you feel about it, right? Everybody feels differently. That's okay. If you feel like 1 million is big, okay, so for Lori, 1 million a month is big, okay? If you feel it's big, in your mind, is this easier or harder to achieve? If you think something is big, okay, do you think you're telling your mind, oh, it's easy to achieve that, or it's hard to achieve something that's big? What do you think? What are you telling your mind when you say something is big or a lot? Janet, it's big and it's harder to achieve. Thank you, right? Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Do you see that? You're subconsciously, unconsciously, you're telling yourself that's harder to achieve because it's so big. You see? Yeah. So how can we use the law of relativity to help you? Right? So at the end of the day, how do we use this to help you towards your goal? Okay. So compared to what? So if you think 1 million a month or 1 million a year, okay, let's go back to my original example. If you think that 1 million a year is a lot, okay, when you compare to what? Compared to, let's just say 1 million a month, it's not so much, right? Exactly. Did you know that to the universe, there's no such thing as small or big? Did you guys know that? When you are manifesting things, right? You're telling universe what you want, okay? Do you think universe knows the difference between $1 and 1 million and 10 million and 1 billion? Do you think universe knows? What do you think? Do you think universe knows the difference? Yes, no? Yeah, yeah, you're getting somewhere, Lori. You're getting somewhere. Yep. Universe doesn't care. Doesn't know the difference between something that's $1 versus 1 million. Nope, right? Hey, Michael, we miss ya. But no, right? Exactly. Do you know who knows the difference between 1 million and $1 or 1 billion? Do you know who knows? Take a guess. Who knows the difference? Universe doesn't know. So who does? Who knows the difference between 1 million a year versus $1? You do. That's right. Your mind. It's what you're telling your mind, right? Yeah. Sam said subconscious knows. Yep. That's right. Your subconscious mind, if we want to be more precise, your subconscious mind will know, right? That's it. Okay? So if you want to make it smaller, okay, if you want to make your goal seem smaller, you just compare with something bigger, right? So it's not too big anymore, right? So Lori just gave us an example. Initially, she was thinking, oh, so she said 1 million a year. It's not too big, right? But 1 million a month is big, right? So if she were to compare that, and then shooting for 1 million a year, it's not so big anymore. It's easy compared to 1 million a month. No. Okay. So a lot of people are not aware of the laws, right? So they're using it against themselves. But if you know the laws and you know how to direct it to help you, then 1 million a year, it doesn't seem that much. Is this making sense? Yes, give me a yes. Or if you have any questions, drop in the chat. Let me know. Is this making sense? Okay. Or another way how you can do this, okay, law of relativity. Okay. It's not that we like to compare ourselves with other people. Okay, nothing like that. It's not we're comparing ourselves with other people. But when we do start comparing our situations with other people, a lot of times we can feel grateful. Yes. Yeah, that's right. Sanjeev, yeah, that's right. You get what you ask for. You ask for $1, you get $1. Okay. So again, it's perspective, right? It's perspective. So if you think, a lot of people think they're victim mentality. Okay, if you think like, especially we're all living. A lot of people are living in the U.S., for example, or Canada, right? First world country, right? If you compare our resources with third world country, then you have no excuses, right? You see? When you compare it to something to help you benefit your thinking, that's how you want to do it. Okay, so this is the law of relativity. Okay, good, 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 good. The next law that I want to get into is the law of rhythm. Write that down. Law of rhythm. That's the one I want to go over next. The law of rhythm. What is the law of rhythm? The law of rhythm, again, it's natural laws, right? What I'm going over are natural laws. So you just look at nature, for example, okay? What are some of the things that has rhythm? Let me ask you guys. I want you guys to think about this. If you take a look at nature, okay? What are some of the things that are in nature that has a rhythm to it? Think about it. That has a rhythm to it. What is the rhythm? Anyone wants to take a guess? Law of rhythm. Yes, beautiful. Day, night, seasons. Yes, yes. Streams. Almost everything, huh? Sound. Yep, yep, yeah. Geometric shapes. Yeah. Everything. Yep. Once you sunrise and sunset. Yep. Music. Yeah. Right. Everything. Once you start becoming aware, it's like, oh my God, it's everything. It's everywhere. Voice, heartbeat. Yes. Let's talk about heartbeat, Lori. Right? Because the heartbeat is this, right? It's law of rhythm. Yes? It's up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? Think about this. Is your life span kind of like this too? Like there's ups and downs, yes? There's ups and downs, yes? Sometimes you feel like you're top of the world, and then sometimes you're like on the bottom. Can you guys relate to what I'm talking about? Yeah? Okay. So what this tells you, okay, because look at it, you absolutely, right? Law, like up and down, up and down. This is how life is supposed to be like. There's going to be ups and there's going to be downs. There's going to be ups and there's going to be downs, right? So it's very interesting because every time when I talk to my clients, for example, right, I do a check-in calls with them, and I said, tell me, how has it been? Like, how has the last week been, right? And I tell you, every time they're like, oh, Amy, like it's been up and down. It's been up and down, right? As if it's something, it's bad, okay, that it's been up and down. But if you really think about it, isn't that how life is supposed to be? Up and down? Okay? But be very mindful and careful though. Just because life goes up and down does not mean your emotions are going up and down as well. Okay? That is the difference. You see, there's a cycle, right? Yes. Just like as long as we're not flatline, right? Exactly. So some people would say, oh, I wish we could, it's stable. Life it could be stable. No, not so much ups and downs. Okay. But it's impossible because that's the law of rhythm. Okay. But now you know how life is supposed to be like this. When you're on the top, you're not gonna be so disappointed that, hey, I'm gonna go down. You won't, because you know what must go up must come down. Yes? What must go up must come down. At the same time, if you feel like you're on the bottom, okay, sometimes you feel like pushing so hard, not getting results, everything seems like falling apart, right? You feel like you're on the bottom. Okay? But hey, there's the only way it's up. Okay? So use this to help yourself. Okay? And just think about the cycles, right? So someone mentioned in the chat, cycles. So when I talk about even the market, right? We're talking about, economy and things like that. Guess what? It's the same, right? What must go down must come up. So if you know that, then just start being prepared for it instead of, just being scared or afraid of it or try to avoid it, right? A lot of people try to avoid it. You can't avoid it. It's coming, whether you like it or not, right? But the question is, what are you going to do? Most importantly, what is your attitude towards it? What is your attitude? Okay. Most people have no idea what attitude means. Okay. Attitude is what controls the vibration you're in. So write that down first, and then I'm gonna go into law of attraction, okay, which is all related. Okay. Your attitude controls what vibration you're in. And what vibration you're in controls what you attract into your life. Do you see that? Your attitude controls your vibration, and your vibration controls what you attract into your life. So if you have a bad attitude, okay, towards other people or towards yourself, okay, that's the vibration you're sending out all the time. And guess what? What you give out is also cause and effect, must come back to you. Okay? So have you ever noticed this? When you look at someone and when you smile, right? When you smile at them, what happens? When you smile at someone, what happens? Like even just strangers, right? Walking, just passing by each other, and then you look at each other, and then one person smiles. One person smiles. What happens to the other person? What happens? They smile back, right? Yes? I hope you're not the one who who look away. Smile. Yeah, thank you. Right? Do not look away, okay? Come on. Right? Right? You've all done that. Okay? Smile. Right? Yes, everybody agrees. They smile back. Right? Most of the time. Majority of the time. Okay? Why? Is because if you smile, they automatically, that's what you're putting out, and that's what you attract. It's an attitude, right? Yang is the same. Yes, yes, it's energy. Yep. Okay. So what is your attitude? If we're going to talk about, I'm going to talk a little bit about attitude, okay? Because that's what's controlling your vibration. How's your attitude towards yourself? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe you'll be able to achieve the goal in 30 days? Do you believe it? What are you going to do to make that happen? All these things will determine whether you attract the manifestation or not. All of these things. Yeah, Janet, could be better. Yes, we can all be better for sure. Okay. But it's so important for you to be honest with yourself. Right? Be honest with yourself. Imagine you had a bad attitude towards yourself. What do you think when you talk to prospects or your loved ones or people you don't know, potential clients? What do you think? Self-talk. Nope, no. Mm, uh, what you mean, like the attitude towards yourself? You mean like the self-talk that you talk to yourself? Part of that. Okay, so you can write this down, and this is a whole nother topic, but your attitude is not just what you say. Your attitude is what you say, what you think, and then the actions you take. Okay. Attitude is what you say, okay? What you say or think, how you feel, and then the actions you take. That's attitude. So it's not just inner talking. Inner talking is part of it, yes. But it's also how you feel about yourself, right? And then what actions do you take towards yourself? Okay. Yes, they're going to reflect back to you. Yep. Yep. Okay. So check your attitude. Okay. Very, very important. Okay. So now I'm going to move on. Okay. I'm going to really dive into law of attraction. Okay. So law of attraction, a lot of people have heard about law of attraction because of the book, The Secret, right? Yesterday I mentioned it. Okay. But because of that, a lot of people actually, they don't really know the law of attraction. Okay. So that's why they think that you hear people say, oh, law of attraction doesn't work. Right. And I'll tell you, I'm going to go into why they don't work. Okay. So you can fix it. But law of attraction is actually the secondary law. Okay. It is actually based off of the law of vibration. So write that down. Law of attraction is based off of the law of vibration. Okay. Law of vibration. And what does law of vibration states? Okay. Law of vibration states that everything in the universe is always vibrating. Always. Right? Just because you can't see it doesn't mean that it's not vibrating. Okay? It's vibrating so fast at a frequency that a lot of, with our own eyes, we can't see. Okay. So when it comes to vibration, you have to talk about Nikola Tesla, right? You guys know Nikola Tesla? Yes, Nikola Tesla. Not the Tesla car, right, by Elon Musk, but he named it after Nikola Tesla. Okay, so Nikola Tesla was a very famous, is it the chemist or scientist, right? So he said something. You want to write this down if you have never heard of it. Okay, this is like the secret. Okay. It's not a secret anymore, but okay. So he said that if you want to understand the secret of universe, think in terms of what? You guys know? Let's see if anybody knows. If you want to learn or know the secret of the universe, you should think of 3 things. You need to understand these 3 things. Anybody knows? If you want to know the secret of the universe, right? And this is the thing. It's like most people are not even aware, right? If they just knew, they'd be able to manifest things. Yeah. I've manifested many things in my life because I understand the laws and I apply them to my life, right? So many things, like not just money, right? Opportunities, relationships, you name it. Okay. So no one knows? Oh my God, really? I thought at least some people would know. Okay, so you guys want to write this down then? Okay. The 3 things that you must know in order to know the secret of the universe is number 1, energy. Energy. So it's energy, frequency, and vibration. Yay! Awesome, Sanjeev. Okay, good. Perfect. Ah, good, 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 good. Did you guys look it up? It took you guys a while to reply. Energy, vibration, frequency. Yes. Okay. Energy, frequency, vibration. There you go. Okay. So what does that even mean? What does that mean? It means everything is energy, right? Everything in the you just again, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Okay. But everything is energy, and energy is everything. Okay. Just the whole world, everything is energy. You and I, everything that you're using, seeing, not seeing, everything is energy. Okay. So anything that you want, okay, let's just say the money you want, the clients you want, the health you want, the relationship you want, whatever you want, the experiences, the vacations, okay, anything, whatever you want, they're all on a frequency. Okay, everything is on a frequency. So you can think about frequencies are lines. Okay, just imagine they're lines, and there are countless frequencies, countless. Okay, they're all on its own frequency. Okay, so they already exist. Whatever you want already exists. Your job, so for you to be able to attract. Okay, so law of attraction means like attract like. Okay, so think of yourself as a magnet. Yes, think about yourself as a magnet. Do I have a magnet? Oh, I do have a magnet. Okay, show you example. Okay, so this is a magnet. So cute. My souvenir from London. Okay, so this is a magnet, and this is a magnet. This is from Canada. Okay, so think about yourself as a magnet. Okay, think about yourself as the magnet. You are attracting everything to you all the time, unconsciously or consciously. Okay, attracting all the time. You're like a walking magnet, if you will. So imagine you're here. Okay, I'm this little bear. I'm here, and I can only attract things to me, the things that are on the same frequency as me. Okay, that's how it works. Everything is on a frequency. So I'm on this frequency. Okay, and let's say that my goal is here. The money I want to manifest in the next 30 days is here. Okay, it's floating here. Okay, what do I need to do to attract it? How can I attract this money, opportunity, the love of my life, my clients, experiences, trips? How can I attract this to my life? What do you think? I mean, look at it. How can I attract this into my life? Take a guess. What do you need to do? I'm here. This is here. What do you need to do? Lori, raise your vibration. Yes. Hey, Thomas. Have the same frequency. Yes? Right? That's it. That's literally it. No? So it's my job, number one, to know what I want, right? This represents what I want. That's number one. Okay. If I don't know what I want, then I can get anywhere, right? So I know this is what I want, right? This is what I go after. Yeah. Raise your frequency. That's it. So all you need to do, your job is to raise your vibration so you're on the same frequency as what you want. Make sense? Tuning to the same frequency. That's right. That's right. Okay, so most of you got that. That's very good. So the next question I want to ask you is, how do you tune into this frequency then? How do you tune into this frequency so you can attract? You can attract. See? Oh, that is so cute. Now it's attracted. You see? They attract each other now. Good thing this is a phone. This is a phone booth, not something else. You see? Now it's attracted. You see? Right? They were apart. They were on different levels, and now they're on the same frequency, and they attract each other. Ta-da! This is pretty cool, huh? This is my first time doing this. How do you attract? How do you get on the same frequency as what you want? Can anyone tell me? How cute. What do you think? How do you attract what you want into your life? What do you think? Use energy to get on the same frequency. What do you mean by that, Thomas? Ooh, Lori, visualize. That's your favorite word, Thomas, no? Visualizing? Is that what you meant? Visualize, yes? Visualization is a tool that can help you to raise your vibration, seeing what you want and bring it to your life. Yeah? Ooh, Michael says beingness. Ooh. You want to become the person on the same frequency as your goal, yes? Okay. So everybody said, whatever everybody said in the chat are all correct. Okay, it's just different ways of getting there. So for Lori, she says using visualization will help you get there. Absolutely, right? What Michael is saying is that you visualize the person you want to become, the person who has this goal, right? And when you do that, you raise your vibration to be on that same frequency, right? So it's correct. Kyle says affirmation. Yes, affirmation is giving yourself a suggestion, right? Yes. Okay. Do you see that? All correct. Everybody, like what everybody put in the chat is all correct. Those are tools. So what do you think is the easiest way? Okay, and I know my clients know this. You guys should know this. What is the easiest way for you to get on the frequency of what you want? Ah, Lori. Your emotions, yes. Be grateful. Be grateful. Yes. Gratitude. No? Gratitude, yes. I don't know if you guys know, but I've been running the 28 days gratitude challenge, right? Since beginning of this month, actually, the whole month. Okay. And a lot of my clients are participating. And actually, one of my clients, so she's in mortgage business, Vanessa. I know some of you guys might know her. So she just texted me and said she's been doing the gratitude, right? Feeling the gratefulness and all that, regardless of what's happening on the outside. Okay, regardless. And she already has 3 transactions this month. Like we're only in the 16th, right? Beautiful. Yeah, think yourself having it. That's right. So gratitude is the fastest way how you can get yourself into feeling something as already have it. You know why? Because most of the time you will say thank you after someone has given you something. No? For example, I give you this crystal. I give it to you. There you go. Right? And you receive it, you're like, thank you. Right? So when you say thank you, it assumes, okay, that's another law. It's called the law of assumption. You assume that it's already done. Okay? So you can use gratitude to assume what you want to have happen as if it already happened now. Do you see that? But most people, what they do is they give thanks after things have happened. Okay. So gratitude is definitely a very powerful tool. How you can raise your vibration, right? Everybody said in the chat. Yes, that's right. You change your attitude and you express gratitude regardless, right? Even things that seem like they're not going the way you planned, okay? You still express gratitude because not everything is as what it seems, right? Maybe a deal fall apart and you think like, "Oh my God, that's not my manifestation. Look at my manifestation, didn't work." No. Sometimes things have to fall apart for things to come together. Okay. So how to use gratitude to help you manifest. Okay. So if you would, this is for, I'm just offering for you guys. Okay. Anyone who wants to do the 28 days challenge, it's free for everybody to join. Okay. You're going to get a 28 days. So every day you get a video from me. Okay. And then you go through with it and see what you manifest. Okay. So if you want that, just drop gratitude challenge. Okay. And then I'll make sure my virtual assistant, she's able to send it to you. Okay. It's a free challenge, and I can guarantee you by the end of 28 days, you'll feel totally different. Okay. So that's how you can really shift your vibration, your frequency to match what you want, right? As if you already have it. This is so cute. There you have it. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, we'll send it to you. Okay, we'll check your PM private message. Okay, after this one. Beautiful. Okay. So with that, I want to thank you guys for attending. For those of you that attended today, tomorrow, this last day, I'm gonna be finishing off with the rest 2 of the laws. Okay, and then I want to share also some steps. Right, everything. It's good to learn. Right, it's first step is to become aware of all these laws. Become aware, and then apply them. Okay, because if you don't apply them, then it's useless. Okay, so tomorrow you make sure you want to attend because I'm gonna finish off with the next 2 laws, and I'm gonna share with you steps on how you can start implementing that into your life. Okay, I really want to help you guys to manifest what you want in the next 30 days. Okay, so be sure I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Okay, Lori, it's coming. Beautiful. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.